A doctor cannot treat himself. As the senator for Nyamira, I've sat here and listened keenly how my colleagues, senators, will provide wisdom in a manner that balances the interests of my county assembly and the interests of my governor. Mr. Speaker, having sat the whole morning and this afternoon, I have no doubt that the matter before you is fairly complex, but it requires Solomonic wisdom. If we are not careful, Mr. Speaker, we may end up damaging the reputation of this House. In 2013, Mr. Speaker, Chief Justice Mutunga was faced with an application by the late Prime Minister Raila Odinga to introduce evidence before the court, to be heard before the Supreme Court before a decision is made. Raila Odinga was denied that chance. Up to today, Chief Justice Mutunga has not recovered. I think, Mr. Speaker, if we were to apply some delicate balance and make a decision that is just, a decision that is measured, a decision that is creative in ensuring that we are seen to be a house that dispenses justice, let us allow members of the county assembly, can you add me? Oh, sorry. Let us allow members of the county assembly to present their case, Mr. Speaker, they be heard, and then the senators will be given an opportunity to pass a verdict, Mr. Speaker. Because, Mr. Speaker, remember, in law, we normally say there should be parity in reasoning. I'm sure members of the County Assembly of Nyamira were watching on TV when we were faced with similar situations, with the situation in Kericho, my neighboring county. And, Mr. Speaker, you ruled and said, let us deal with the PO after hearing evidence from the County Assembly of Kericho. That's what you directed, Mr. Speaker. So I'm urging you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and my colleague senators, that let us apply the same standard for the county of Nyamira. The way Kericho was heard, the way the governor was heard, was given a chance to prosecute his PO, and a vote is taken, that will be the fairest decision. And I'm telling you, Mr. Speaker, the people I represent, the people of Nyamira, will respect this House, and we will all walk tall. But if we reduce this impeachment to a matter where you can block it through legal technicalities, Mr. Speaker, we may risk damaging the reputation of this House. Finally, Mr. Speaker, remember that we are guided by our Constitution, Mr. Speaker. If you read paragraph 2A of the third schedule, the obligation that is placed on this House is the moment you receive an impeachment before this House, your obligation as senators is to investigate into the matter, Mr. Speaker. And investigating a matter includes, Mr. Speaker, inquiring whether the threshold was met, Mr. Speaker. And then, remember, Mr. Speaker, we have our Constitution on fair hearing. Mr. Speaker, if you read Article 50, it says every person has a right to have any dispute that can be resolved by application of the law to be heard in a fair and public hearing before any impartial tribunal. We are an impartial tribunal, Mr. Speaker. Let us be fair to both parties. We hear the county assembly, we also hear the governor, after which all of you will be invited to make a decision, and that decision will be respected by the people of the great county of Nyamira. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Senate, this House must stand for something. And I take it even back to my own family, Mr. Speaker. My late father everybody knew, his brothers knew, that he would not drink alcohol and he would not tolerate alcohol anywhere near him. Mr. Speaker, I was brought up that way, and I've passed the same message to my sons and daughters. So when they approach me, when they come to my house, they know there are certain things that cannot happen. Mr. Speaker, in law, and I urge this House to accept that we are sitting as a court. In law, there is a principle called stare decisis. Stare decisis means we must stand by what has been held before. And Mr. Speaker, there is vertical stare decisis, where the Supreme Court will have to give direction, and it is followed by the Court of Appeal, by the High Court, all the way to the magistracy. There is also horizontal stare decisis, Mr. Speaker, where now, if the High Court has made a certain holding in any decision, then that court, that decision, and that court at the horizontal level will continue to be held as the position, unless something, Mr. Speaker, changes dramatically, like if society has changed, circumstances have changed totally. I make this argument, Mr. Speaker. Nothing has changed since we said this Senate said that the two-thirds, and the two-thirds must be complete. Two-thirds. Nothing has changed. And when we said that we cannot proceed on a matter where it is so clear that the law has been laid out on that matter, when we say that it is so clear that there is a preliminary objection, Mr. Speaker, we have said it in this House. And nothing has changed from the time that we made the decisions on Kericho 1. Mr. Speaker, I'm pleading with this House that as father, these senators are father to all the county assemblies who are looking up to us. If they know that there must be clarity on the two-thirds, if they know this is what the Senate said yesterday, then they know it will say the same thing tomorrow. Then they know it will say the same thing the next day, unless something fundamentally changes. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to say, let us vote to finish with this matter, because the numbers were not attained. Mr. Speaker, a principle is a principle. Whether we like it or not, this is how society is built. This is how certainty is upheld. And this is how we create a society that can grow, Mr. Speaker. On the question whether the vacancies created will make the number of 35 to go down, Mr. Speaker, I wanted to ask, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, the day we were impeaching the Deputy President here, if for any reason, Mr. Speaker, some members were out, would we have really voted to move the target from the delegation of 24? Mr. Speaker, these arguments can be good arguments because maybe the lawyers have clients to please. But, Mr. Speaker, in reality, can you impeach a president? If the articles of impeachment came here and we are supposed to impeach a president or a deputy president, and we say, oh, 4 of us are absent, so let us reduce the threshold, surely will even Kenyans understand us? So, Mr. Speaker, there's no moving target. The number was 35. I'm not persuaded by those arguments. I'm asking and pleading with this House, let us be predictable. Let us stand by what we have said. It may not be popular right now, it may not be maybe even what you want, but a principle is a principle.
Senator Kajwang.
Mr. Speaker, in mathematics, there is what we call a vulgar fraction. It is a vulgar fraction because there's